Hello, my name's Larry, aka Simidab. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Debt Free Owner Operator series. I hope you're all well. Having a great week so far, enjoying the series so far, and all of that good stuff. We are back in the 359 after a little break, unintended break. To be honest, just been doing some other things with the channel, really. We did a live stream on this, so if you did, you're thinking, hang on a sec, this isn't where I remember. We did do a live streams. I think since the last time we did a pre-recorded episode of this, Missouri has come out. We're in Missouri now. We are on a job. We've got a planter going down to Rolla in Missouri, and it's a World of Trucks job. We are just going to take a left out of here and just grab ourselves some sleep real quick, because we are pretty in the red on sleep. But like I say, we are up in Columbia, I think, in Missouri. This should clear us off to... It should clear us off two of our objectives for the not objectives, two of the cities for the World of Trucks event. That's what we're trying to do here. So Columbia to Rolla. That should give us two more cities. That'll take us up to 8 out of 12, and then we'll do the mate, you can beep all you like, but I haven't really got nowhere I can go because there's a car right in front of me. There we go. Now you can shush your yakety yak. Yeah, there's I believe it's probably a dealership over here. We're going to discover it nonetheless, and then we're going to use that to sleep. There's an international dealership. We're going to just nip in here, grab ourselves some sleep. If you guys are in the Discord, you will know that I got myself a new truck size wheel rim. Still rolling with the Camus C5 12, even C12. But we are now running with a 15-inch, I believe, truck style rim on it. I did want to go full truck size. Gonna do us. Hoping I could. Just nip in there and grab some sleep. That's what I'm trying to do, mate. I'm trying to get some sleep out of it. Obviously, the current mission, which, to be honest with you, these, tell you what we might need to do. There's definitely a sleep trigger here. Just getting used to this flipping huge wheel. Don't regret it at all, but certainly much bigger than I'm used to, so do need to make some finite adjustments to the old setup at the moment. I pull up and we'll try and drop back in. Oh, there we go. Let's do a quick rest. Yeah, so anyway, the current task at hand, if you remember, is to spin it around. Yeah, the current task at hand is to get enough money to repair the old Max Pete 359. If you remember the little storyline we had going. Bought the yard, the Texas yard. Not a mirror was checked. Not gonna lie to you guys. In that situation there. We are writing on red, so... Yeah, so what we're gonna do is grab ourselves enough money to get old Mac's truck repaired. At least to the point where it runs for longer than about 30 seconds, because the problem we was having with old Mac's truck, we was slow down for these lights, huh? Yeah, the problem we were having with old Mac's truck is it kept cutting out. So we need a few grand behind us so we can get that in the garage, get it fixed up a little bit, and then we should be able to swap over to that on a permanent basis. The storyline, the real life storyline behind ripping to that one or swapping to that one is the FLX 359 paid mod. It's my first paid mod, and obviously I want to get my money's worth out of it. And also the mod truck that I'm using for our main 359, the one we're in right now, has been... Bro, you're gonna have to let me come over. Thank you very much. It's been the Outlaw 359. And basically, I'm not 100% sure what happened, if there was anything that did happen. Maybe life just got in the way. The modder that goes by the name Outlaw is currently not modding for the game. He's shut his pages down, he's shut his website down, with no real sort of, not that he owes anyone explanation, because his mods are free mods, but without any real sort of indication as to where he's gone, what's happened. So what that means is this truck doesn't get updated now to the newer versions. I have to do that myself, do a very, very basic update, which is working for now, but there is the very real possibility that somewhere down the line we end up in a situation where the mod doesn't work. So the reasoning behind switching to that truck and all of that was because two things. I bought a paid mod and I wanted to use that, and trying to safeguard the future of the series in a lot of ways, because I don't want to log on one day and find that this truck it's not working and it's crashing the game or whatever, and the little minor fix that I do, which is nothing, just adding a version number of the game into the code somewhere, it doesn't work anymore, and then or we end up with like pink glass or stuff, you know, all the kinds of stuff that you see go wrong with mods. So what the plan is we're gonna repair Mac's truck, the Mac's 359, enough that we can drive it ourselves. We'll then need to do a little repair on this truck, and we'll hand this over to a driver, get ourselves a driver, and then that'll be us. Because at the minute we don't got any drivers on any of the series that we do. He's gonna come out now, let him out. That's not true actually. We got Catalina on Reforma Mexico, but there's some debate about her wage at the moment, and we've yet to see what the impact of that is, so she may be swiftly getting the chop. So yeah, it'll be nice to have a driver. You just got to be careful with the drivers when you give them a used truck that's being used, because they seem to do a full repair on it straight up. So I think what we possibly will do, or makes sense to do, is we might have to do like a little backup save before we do that, because really I don't want to I don't really want to log on to the game one day doing a job and then all of a sudden whatever bozo driver that we take on has gone and done a full repair on this truck, plunged us into like hundreds of thousands of pounds of debt, and then we're going across here. Sorry. Whoa. One way of getting a ticket, boys. Nearly taking out a police officer. Yeah, so I don't really want to do that. So we might just do a little backup save. It's good practice to do backup saves anyway. Let's get over on the inside. Yeah, it might be worth just getting a backup save going. And then once we know what's happening, we could just carry on then. Yeah, I don't want to log on one day and find out that the driver's done a full repair on the truck. It's cost us hundreds of thousands. Hey, I hope you guys are all well and you are welcome. You know, thanks for coming back and that. As I said, it's been a few weeks since we've done one of these episodes. We have in the meantime been doing a lot of SnowRunner. Been loving that game. I mean, to be honest, you just cut out there. I didn't think we were that bad on damage. I know we got a bit, but anyway. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of SnowRunner. SnowRunner hard mode, which has been absolutely awesome. Been loving that game. Started that because of Roadcraft. Point of recording this. We're 6 days out on Roadcraft launch day. The point when you guys will see this, I don't know what day this is going to launch at the moment, so it will certainly be before the launch of Roadcraft. I don't know exactly what day to tell you how many days it is, but so yeah, I've been doing SnowRunner in preparation for that and really been enjoying that. I've been doing the other one, Conquering Estalon, which has been fun. A couple of bugs with that map which irritate me, but I'm in it now, so we'll carry on to completion. We're just doing a little 100% completion on that one. The main bugs that we got is the jobs pay massive. You're talking like $100,000 jobs on everything. And the drivers, we took a driver on Catalina, and her wage was like 2,000 per job plus 109,000 per mile. So it was a bit of a, we've yet to see her do her first job, so as soon as she does her first job, then we'll know whether she's staying or not, because if she makes enough to sustain herself, then that's fine. If she doesn't and she starts plunging us into money, then into owing money, then she's gone. So I've been doing that. What else? Oh, is this, why is this, oh god. And of course the, let's have a little look a minute. Of course we're going to get derailed by a detours. Why are you at 10%? I'm just going to put the detours down to like 2%, 1%, because I hate detours. Let's come out here. Oh, we can. So yeah, I've been doing that, and then started a little mini series or a little daily series on playing we were playing, oh my god, it's literally doubled our route. Excuse my French. Playing TCG Card Shop Simulator. No, that was a little fun game. Picked it up on Steam on a sale. It was about 10, like 8 quid, 7, 9 quid, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. And really enjoyed that game. Like, absolutely love playing that game. It's just a little chill game. As you guys know, I've got 4 kids and wife and house, full-time job and that. So sometimes you just want to play some games. The kids are self-sufficient. You just want to play some games, or you can't really record, but you want to do something. So it's just a fun little game to bang on. And then I thought, well, I'll make a little daily series about it. We've done a week's worth of episodes, put them up. I'd recorded 2 weeks worth of episodes. After the first few days, it became apparent the viewing numbers weren't there, and although not terrible, they weren't anything close to what I wanted. And just for context, what I wanted was probably 40 or 50 views, ideally in the first 24 hours would have been nice. So we basically by the end of that first week, 7th day, or the 7th episode of that series, was literally didn't get any views for the first day and a half. It was literally 0 views for the first day and a half. I don't know if it's because it's not like transport simulation and the algorithm just didn't know what to do with it, or the lack of interaction on the first, or the lack of views on the first handful of episodes. But the bottom line is I'm going to drop that series. My initial plan with that series was to do an upload every day. The episodes are only sort of like 12 to 18 minutes long, something like that. They weren't very long, and I could, in a couple of hours game time, I could bash out a week's worth of episodes and edit and render them out and then set them uploading overnight. So it was it's being canned essentially, just because I don't really do this for like recognition or anything, or I'm not monetized, and it's not about money or anything. I've always said it, but you do want some kind of, let's get in the right lane, you do want some kind of, if you're putting effort into creating something. And I was quite disappointed because I thought I was I don't think I'm a funny guy, but thought I was being quite, I thought the episodes were quite good, to be honest, in my own opinion. But yeah, I don't want to be spending time creating something that then nobody watches, because that's demoralizing for me then, and that gets me into the situation where I start feeling like, well, what's the point? No one likes your content, obviously the content's not good, blah 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 blah. So in any case, that game is now relegated to the games that I'll play for my own enjoyment, which is absolutely fine. Oh, we can get a bypass on the base station as well. Yeah, that series is gone, done, kaput, finished. See you later, sadly. But yeah, like I said, I'll still play the game. I love the game. It's really a fun little game, but it'll just be a game for my own enjoyment. So I think for me personally, again, it's my channel, and ultimately I could put what I want up there. If I wanted to put videos of flowers on there, I'll put flipping flowers of videos of flowers up there. But I've always said I just want to play games that I enjoy playing. I've not played every single game that's out there. Some of the games that I've put on the channel have probably been questionable, because my little channel is very much in the transport simulation niche, with past times when we play farming sim, and we've got Derail Valley on there as well, which is a train sim. We've got truck, loads of truck sim. We've got Snow Runner. It's all like transport sort of type games. So when you stick in House Flipper or TCG Card Shop on there, those are questionable moves. But at the end of the day, there were games that I found and enjoyed playing. Didn't work out. I was happy to try it. Didn't work out. Wasn't performing as well. And I'm sure some people would argue, you know, I'm sure there's creators out there saying that a week isn't really enough time for you to find this audience. And, you know, you may be right, I don't know. But as it is, I just don't want to be putting content out there that isn't resonating with anyone, isn't pulling an audience, because then it's just wasted time. Maybe possibly damaging my standing with the algorithm, confusing and everything like that. So it's kind of like, I don't, you know, I'm not afraid to just walk away from a series if I don't think it's doing very well. So, and that's basically what's happened. I gave it a week of episodes, and the views collectively over the week of episodes were, within the first 24 hours across all episodes, was probably less than 50. So I'm in the wrong lane here. You know, that to me just isn't, that to me just isn't a good return on the time that I spent making those videos. So that one's gone. Derail Valley, that's going strong. Really enjoy that game. So yeah, as it stands, the key series on the channel for the foreseeable is going to be Debt Free, this one, Conquering Estalon, Derail Valley, SnowRunner. So 4 series. If you want more than that, got Transcontinental Travels on the Patreon. That's on a Euro Truck Simulator, playing the RPM, Heilbronn and Poland maps. So you can head over there. I think that's probably a little secret road down there. Yes, you can head down there if you want to catch some more. There's a link in the description. Memberships start at, I believe, $1.99. I think the $1.99 tier gets you early access to Conquering Estalon, and then I think the $3.99 and above tier gets you the Transcontinental Travels. So if you fancy that, head over onto the link in the Patreon in the description and see what's to offer over there. So, that was close. Like I said, still getting used to this big wheel, and I've still not made the required adjustments to sit in. So at the minute, it's sitting. I'm sitting quite high in comparison. No, the wheel is sitting quite high in comparison to me. The wheel is probably sitting at like shoulder, just near enough shoulder height. Certainly chest height at least. So, but yeah, I do genuinely thank you all for coming back. I hope you have enjoyed this episode as we're pulling into the final destination for delivery. We are on a new passage apparently. So that leads me to believe that probably definitely was a secret road over there. And that's alright, we'll pick that up. So yeah, things to change on the setup. I need to raise my seat up. And then I'm also going to get a suicide knob to stick on the wheel as well. Let's have a look. Where are we delivering? I bet we're in this garage on the end. Nope. Nope. Nice. Where are we? A bit of outside camera action. There we are. Oh, God, that's a treat. A little driving job. Beautiful stuff. Get a little bit of driving in action there. Probably come in too tight on that. Yeah, let's come over this way a little bit. It's alright, we'll back up. Back it up onto it. Alrighty, guys, and there we are on the delivery spot. Let's go. Let's drop the cargo. Alright, that's 193 miles to go, or delivered. Fuel consumed 33.8 gallons. That's going to give us $333 and 368 XP. Now, we are going to be up on, let's have a look. They're up just over $3,000 now. We do want to complete these Missouri events, right? We've got 4 spots left to do, and then once we've done those, we'll get stuck back into some proper jobs then that pay pretty decent, as decent as they can with these. So we'll do that in a few episodes time, and then we'll really get back into the series. But same again, thanks so much for coming back. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already. Leave me thoughts, feedbacks, comments, tips, tricks, whatever you like down in the comments below, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care.